Somebody asked me, what is the most realistic way that the zone could remedy their situation? Bori, ¿qué lo que es, mi niño? Somebody asked me in the video where I talked about the price hike, what is the most realistic way that the zone could remedy their situation given that what they're doing really isn't working? And the most realistic answer, and it's not really an easy one either, but the most realistic answer is they have to focus on the other fighters because right now what they're doing is focusing on the top heavy guys, the Teofimo, the Devin, the AJ, these people. And there's a lot of other fighters out there that are actually less expensive to get them to get out there and work, you know? And these are the fights that you often hear us bring up, like, say, Oshaki Foster versus Emmanuel Navarrete. That fight is a lot less expensive than what you would pay to Devin to do anything, or Teofimo to do anything. You look at the featherweight division, and it's the same underlying principle there that you could probably pay for a fight between two featherweight champions that would cost less than what you're paying Devin, because you guys were ready to give Devin $6 million for a damn Keyshawn Davis fight. $6 million, where you could probably get two champions at featherweight to unify for less than that, a lot less than that. Shout out to LDBC's Most Wanted, de lo mío, que lo que es mi niño. Vaquero versus Foster, sign me up, who wins. Yeah, para la gente que no saben, ellos están diciendo que ellos hicieron esa pelea para octubre. So, yeah, in San Antonio. For those who didn't see it on Twitter, for those who don't speak Spanish, the story's supposed to be that Vaquero's going to fight Oshaki in October in San Antonio. And I'm already leaning towards Emmanuel Navarrete. I don't know that anybody at 130 can beat that dude. Back to the point. If you wanted to remedy the situation at the zone to where you're scaling back pay-per-views and you're providing more regular content for the regular subscribers, that would not require you to have price hikes like this, because you just upped the price again. And I don't even know how many subscribers in America they have, but it can't be that many, because this is way more expensive than other streaming platforms to watch sports. Sports is just entertainment. It's not essential to your survival to where it should keep going up like the goddamn rent. The only thing that goes up more than DAZN's subscriptions is rent. Drew, what it do? DAZN got to be, yeah, it's either self-sabotage or they just don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. And I think a part of it is, Drew, that they're focusing on the top heavy guys. You're focusing on Devin, Tio, Ryan, Rolly, AJ, and you're focusing on certain guys because you feel, well, these guys do draw a little bit or whatever, so we're going to, try to keep using them. When you need to go back to balancing the budget. You've got all these promoters, and they have all these fighters, and they have all these contracts, many of which are not that expensive. Vaquero is not that expensive. Oshaki Foster is not that expensive. Gary Antoine Russell, not that expensive. That I guess what they could do theoretically is to scale back the pay-per-views, is focus on the other fighters that don't cost as much. Because what you're doing now, it's not a solution, dog. People are not going to buy Tio versus Rolly at the end of the month. I can tell you that right now. They're not. It's too easy to steal a fight. And even without the piracy, that still is not let's say you didn't have that alternative of, you know what, I'm not going to buy it, I'm going to steal it. Even if you didn't have that to resort to, that still don't mean 300,000 or 400,000 people are going to pay to see that fight, because that fight is not a hot ticket. It's really not something that you can force. People are either excited about a fight or they're not. And a fight like that, bro, that's a regular Showtime fight. Give me a break. That is a regular Showtime fight. The practices themselves contradict themselves. Lomachenko versus Teofimo was a fight that they built up over 3 years, but we got to see it no extra, no additional charge. We got to see that fight. So how do we now turn around and have to pay $80 for a fight with a bum, a lesser fighter than Loma? It doesn't make sense. Nothing that they're doing right now, nothing that they're really doing right now generates that oh shit, Devon, what it do? Here's the link, bro. Let me get your thoughts. Nothing that they're doing right now is generating bona fide interest. You know that there are some fights that we all watch as boxing fans just because we're boxing fans. But generally speaking, which is why I asked that the other day, what is a fight that anybody's even excited about right now? What is a fight that, like you're really excited, I don't think there are a lot of fights like that you're actually enthusiastic and I mean, forget about the big fight feel. You rarely get the big fight feel these days. Sage, what it do? There's a lot of fights that you watch them because they're there, but I don't feel enthusiastic about a lot of stuff. Devon, what it do?
Yo, what's up, boss?
Ain't shit,
What's up,
man.
fellas?
Fucking DAZN wants a pint of blood, a semen sample.
Man, I was very close today to just kind of taking my card off the file. Like, not canceling it, but taking my card so they don't charge me. And then they just take away my my access. But I don't give a shit. Like, y'all, that's too much. Like, you're charging too much for giving too little, in my opinion. Like, you're giving too little.
I mean, the regular schedule is so weak, bro. And I thought I was gonna, I'm gonna probably end up repeating myself, but think about last week. Last week, the only country, you gotta do something about that noise, dog.
What noise?
It's too much. That noise. Last week, the only card on prime time wasn't even on DAZN. It was on ESPN. It was the girl card. And then this week on DAZN, the only card they have during prime time is Clarissa Shields. Bro, we paying $225 for Clarissa Shields?
Hell no.
Like,
I forgot she was fighting.
And this
I'm gonna
Devon,
chop it up as I've been like trapped into Warhammer for the past few weeks. So
I don't blame you, dog. Warhammer got to be a lot more fucking interesting in boxing right now.
It is.
like it's got to be like bro, fucking you have Golden Boy, you have Top Rank, you have Matchroom, you have all the big US promoters. And the only card that's going on Saturday is Shields versus a 42-year-old. Last week, y'all didn't even have nothing. Like, what is going on here? So, I mean, this is getting ridiculous. And the only fix I could think of is focus on the guys that don't cost as much. If a couple of those prima donnas have to starve, which is what Gooch has been saying, shout out to the Gooch, so be it. Because these guys got big stables, like you got big stables. Let's try to get Abdullah Mason out there 3 times a year instead of worrying about this and that and Keyshawn and this and that. Let's try to get Abdullah out there 3 times a year. Let's try to get Raymond out there 3 times a year, because y'all have other fighters, but they're taking a back seat to the Tio, to the Devin, to the Rolly, and it's like, it's not worth it. It is not worth it.
The wrong people, man.
The one I really want is, just like you mentioned a couple of times, that featherweight tournament winner gets in a way. I mean, with one Devin fight, you pay for all that shit and more.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, Gooch, that they were really going to, and it wasn't just 6 million flat. Mike Kopinger said that he was actually going to get more than 6. That's just 6 from the purse bid. DAZN would have owed him the difference, because some portion of it has to come from, to make up whatever they agreed to. And it's like, what, $6-8 million for this fucking guy? You gotta be joking.
Makes me sick when I'm paying that fucking $50 a fucking month ultimate package.
Bro. I'm glad I didn't sign up for that shit, because motherfuckers don't understand. More than one person told me that, well, because I'm a content creator, that I should have it because it'll come out cheaper for me, and they don't understand. I got the Israeli Mossad when it come to the PBC fights. I don't steal them.
Well,
I don't steal them. I don't steal them. But I got the I'm in there. I know
They
the
were
right
promised
people.
to you 3,000 years ago.
It was promised to me, bro.
The only reason I got it is because every fucking fight I tell myself, fuck that, I ain't paying for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And come Saturday afternoon, 4:00, fuck it, I buy it. So
look at it this way from my perspective. See, like Garcia versus Barrios, that costed me nothing. Zerto versus Benavidez, that costed me nothing. In all likelihood, Tio's next fight, it's not going to cost me nothing because that's a PBC show. If David does fight in December, same deal. That's 4 pay-per-views that, I wouldn't have had to pay for that anyway. So I'm not saving money. I wouldn't actually be saving money by subscribing to the Ultimate Tier. Then think about the bullshit pay-per-views like, they were going to do Mayweather versus Zambides. Yeah, like they were going to get my fucking money for Mayweather versus Zambides. They did Tommy Fury versus Eddie Hall. Yeah, because they were going to get my money with that fucking shit. It's like, yeah, that that is roughly right then and there. That's got to be at least 5 or 6 pay-per-views that I wasn't going to touch that shit. I wasn't going to touch that shit. They're lucky they got my money for fucking Joshua Prenga and Usyk Verhoeven. Look, Usyk is great. AJ's been great, but that's not pay-per-view worthy. To a motherfucker like me, least of all, I'm in America. The fuck make you think a Ukrainian and a guy from Holland is pay-per-view worthy?
You said something very interesting to start the live off. All these streaming companies, they brag when they get new subscribers, like Paramount, like since UFC, we've done this, Netflix done this. All of them brag when they get, even DAZN, remember when they had the Canelo Triple G, like we bragged about, they don't brag about subscribers no more.
Not in America.
Not at all.
I mean, like, I think that because they've diversified their catalog, like they really do look like they're focusing on different sports now. They really do. Like it looks like, yeah, you guys are saying boxing is more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, we're still going to carry it, but we're going to reallocate resources to other sectors for other sports rights because this boxing shit, I mean, like.
So what happens, Jules, if I'm getting more subs because I got the Yankee MSG networks now? What the fuck is Golden Boy doing for me? What the fuck is Top Rank doing for me in these 2 years?
I already said, I think they Top Rank, we'll see. It's still early days for them, but with Golden Boy, I do feel that it's a little bit more obvious that you're not providing value. You're just not. Fucking 50, a grand total of 50 of Collazo's relatives for that fucking shit show.
Who put the Puerto Rican headline in San Diego 5 minutes from the fucking Mexican border?
How fucking Burt Sugar do you have to be? How fucking Rock Newman do you have to be? You have a Puerto Rican in the West Coast? For what, bro? For what? And in the summer when they got the Puerto Rican Day Parade, like, dog, look, I don't think you need to be an economist or a fucking a socioeconomic genius to know, hey, you know where all the Puerto Ricans are? They're in New York. So why do you have a Puerto Rican in a division Americans don't watch on the West Coast? That's like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to have an African guy fight in China inside of a Chinese volcano. Just make this as fucked up and nonsensical as possible.
But let Glazer tell it. Eddie Hearn's the one spreading himself thin.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that shit. Like, I'm like, and look, Rick had some good takes, so I don't want to completely shit on him, but that was just stupid. Tara Moana versus DeAndre Savage in Australia is right up their fucking alley. Are you joking? If it were New York, I could see, Drew. If it were Vegas, I could see. If you flew the guy out, like, yeah, that's different. But he's fighting in Australia, bro. And he's only like what, 11-0? Who do you want him to fight?
But Rick Glazer's quiet that Oscar got his fucking blue chip prospect knocked out in his third fight.
He didn't say nothing about that shit. He ain't tweet nothing about that shit. He didn't even react to because I looked like, let me see what he said. He didn't say nothing about that shit, Capetillo.
Hey, which one was worse? Him getting knocked out in the second round, or last May when all three of his May of 2025 when all three of his fighters went 0 for 3.
No, I think that this was worse because he was actually happy Zerto lost. Remember, he was happy.
That's right.
You
remember he did his little skit.
You remember he came out the shit. This is the greatest fight ever.
No,
Boxing is back.
I'm talking about May of 2025 when Ryan lost. Fucking who else? It was 3 fights.
Barboza.
And there was another one that lost.
Ryan.
It was Ryan, Barbosa, and Ramirez.
I think Zepeda.
Jose Ramirez.
That whole
Ramirez
lost the card. They all lost.
Jose lost to Devin. Ryan lost to Rolly, and Arnold lost to fucking Tio.
Yeah. All LA fighters, man. Damn.
Which one was worse?
Well, the thing is that look, I don't think that bothered Oscar. I really don't. I think Capetillo losing bothered him more because with those guys, it is what it is. Jose is what he is. Arnold is what he is. But he literally sat there not but a few days before that saying, "Yo, I think I got the new face of boxing. I think it's a kid called Capetillo." Fast forward 4 hours, man. Nah, it's not him, Oscar.
Yeah,
I don't think it's him, bro.
Gooch, he was on social media shopping Capetillo, like posing with Turkey. Like he was treating him like he's the next Ryan Garcia.
Shout out to motherfucking SSS. Andy Ruiz would be a good step up for Tira Moana. I agree, but not at 11-0. I agree with that. Yeah. I think at 15-0, I think at 15-0 or 20-0, you do that fight. You don't do that fight at 11-0 unless Tira Moana's a heavyweight Lomachenko. They don't move anybody that fucking fast. You crazy?
Yeah.
15-0. I'll say my rule of thumb has always been, or at least in recent years, in that pocket between 15 and 20-0, that's when things need to start happening. And if they don't happen, it's a red flag between 15 and 20. At 11, come on, dog. They're still trying to build you up to 12 rounders at that stage. Like, nah. Come on.
So what do we say about Boots? It took him 30 plus to get to that 20 stage you're talking about.
Well, we always say about fucking Boots. That dude ate 30 cans of tuna fish and 15 cans of beans in the welterweight division before he fought anybody real. The odd thing is right now he's the best hope to become the American face of boxing. No cap. He has the opponents. He has the style, the entertainment value. He's got a proven track record. He did 2 very good gates in Philadelphia, 1 more in Atlantic City. The biggest thing is he has the opponents. He's got a Bas Baru. He's got Charles Conwell. He's got I'm not going to say he has Fundora. Nobody has fucking Fundora. Nobody has fucking Fundora.
I really hope Boots goes to the UK for that Kelly fight. That'll be good.
That would be a good thing to do because if you go over there, you expose yourself to those fans, and they'll respect that you came out. He beats Josh Kelly wherever they do that fucking fight. So it doesn't matter what they do that fight.
He's Matchroom's linchpin after Katie and AJ go.
Yeah, you could definitely say that. But also watch out. I don't know what he is yet, Drew, but watch out for Leo Atang, that young heavyweight kid. Watch out for Ben Whitaker, who he cleaned up his act. You have to give him credit. The last 3 fights, he hasn't been fucking around. He's just been knocking motherfuckers out. Crawford told him stop playing with. Crawford told him stop playing with your fool. I'm gonna say this, Gooch. Ain't no bullshit. Where Ben is now, where Ben Whitaker is now, when Joshua Buatsi was coming through, I was not as excited about Joshua Buatsi as I am about Ben Whitaker. Because if he stays like this, yeah, he's going to knock out fucking Anthony Yard. Of course he is. And I think right now he could beat Joshua Buatsi. Like he's a guy who could be big for the Brits. Like he really could. Because he's actually a very big light heavyweight. You don't notice it right away. But if they stood him next to some of those other guys, he's huge. I think he has a future at cruiser. No future at heavy. Nobody's gonna do nothing at heavy. But I think Ben Whitaker, I could see that because he's actually pretty fucking big for a light heavyweight. He's actually got a lot of size. Good.
He's got quit in him.
Yeah, but so does Daniel. Come on.
No, and exactly. That's why I don't think he's that great. And this brings up another point that I've been wanting to make. If Conor Ben comes out and lands big on Ryan in the first couple rounds, I think Ryan crumbles like he did against fucking Rolly.
That's a good point.
Because Ryan fought once he got dropped, he fought to survive. He pussed out. He has pussy in him.
He's the Victor Revolva.
Wait a minute, but
Yeah.
I'll say I don't know if everybody shares in this opinion that I have, but I don't think he was on the juice for that fight, Gooch, and I think that has a big role. Why did he even get caught? Why did he get caught that way by Rolly? I think he wasn't on the juice for that fight because there was testing for that fight, and he was in a magnifying glass for that fight. Now listen, for the Barrios fight, I'm gonna say it. There was no VADA testing. There was none. He's back on the sauce. He looks good again. He's fast and strong again. Where with Rolly, he wasn't on the sauce. I think right now he's back on the sauce, and you're relying on Conor Ben, who hasn't fought as a welterweight in 4 fucking years. He's gonna be dead on that scale. He's gonna be fucking dead, bro.
I agree.
I'm counting on Conor to be on the sauce though too, Jules.
I agree. Hold on. I agree that this fight is not great for Ben because he's going to cut weight. But what I'm saying is, if he lands big and drops him, I think Ryan's going to be a pussy. Now, as far as being on the juice, that I've always questioned Ryan's heart. He quit against fucking Gervonta. He did.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the fucking heart, and that's why he will never be the face of boxing.
No, I mean, like I said it in a video. He's got some of the ingredients. He has the opponent supply because he has a good supply of opponents. He's not charismatic to us. I'd sooner throw him in a fucking active volcano, but he is charismatic to young. He's charismatic to young people.
I think there's one. I think he does have the ingredients in a way, but I think there is one thing that, in my opinion, like because of this one thing, it'll never happen. And I know they say controversy sells, but even then, with what he did, like the bigger he gets, like then you get certain different types of people looking to what you've done. Mm-hmm. The racist remarks he made is one thing, but him telling everybody that he saw like little kids go through what he said.
Oh no, listen. If it were honestly Divine, how old are you, Divine? How old?
25.
All right, so yeah, you're an adult. So this is the thing, Divine. The people younger than you, honest to God, I know you see it. They have the attention span of a housefly.
Yeah.
They forgot about that. I'm telling you, they fucking forgot about that shit. They
can't read
that shit.
His fans can't read.
Even only younger people. It's also like other boxing fans that like him. Like they also kind of just force themselves to
Divine. Boxing fans? What boxing? It's not a lot of boxing fans left in America.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I'm talking about a specific group.
I'm just being real. That the reason. Look at how bizarre it is. They used to crucify you for even the hint of potentially cheating in a fight. Boxing is so perverse now. They know he cheated. They don't care. Really, I don't care because now I feel like they're all cheating. Besides the point, but that you could get up there and say those things, and it's not because I'm sensitive. I'm gauging other people. That you literally got up there and said you want to dig up George and unalive him again to put him back in the. It's like, okay, and they gonna let you say that. They not gonna beat your ass. You got motherfuckers dapping him up, Ryan. That's my God. He went to the. What's good, Rob? Yo, he went to the joint with Dean and Broner. Nobody Nothing. Like,
Yeah.
all right. Hey, and I'm not the motherfucker. Like, listen, if y'all ain't mad, ain't shit to me. Hey, I'm out here, bro. I could be an Israeli Mossad. Look at my face. I could be a Mossad. I could be a Jerry Seinfeld.
Or
It
a
ain't shit to me.
Hamas if you grow your
Oh,
beard.
I could do that. I ain't going front. I could do that. Shout out to Misael. Whitaker looks like Charlie Chaplin. Yeah, he kind of do. He
Hey,
But
Jules.
Divine,
Hey,
you got to
Jules, the
realize
one
this.
thing, man. Um,
he do.
Ben Whitaker looked pretty damn emaciated at that weigh-in when I saw him, dude. I was like, God damn. So
Why you think I said he got a? Why you think I said he got a future at Cruiser, country? I think he has a future at Cruiser.
I really think that you know he's not going to be hitting very big at all.
Well, he's a really big light heavyweight. But as long as he stays away from the top two, you know who the top two are: Bivol and Better Beef. The world is his oyster. Who else does he really have to worry about at light heavyweight?
Yeah.
Oh, Najee Lopez is good though. Najee Lopez is good. But
That'd be the next biggest challenge, I think.
the reason I don't bring him into it is because what the fuck would Ben Whitaker be fighting Najee Lopez for?
I bet
For what?
David calls him out after his next fight.
Probably right because
Probably.
he's running out of fucking ideas.
I think he got.
Back
I would
to
like
what-
for him to. I would like for Ben to, at least if he's gonna go to Cruiser, before he leaves light heavy, I would like to see him and Callum to kind of. I feel like a Callum fight would kind of. No one. I think if he fights Callum and wins, like when he leaves light heavy, no one's gonna have any complaints and like no one's gonna complain. Like
I think that's a realistic fight just because the Smith brothers never know when to chill. Remember, you used to have to beat the shit out of Liam to get him to like get the fuck out of here, George Clooney. You fucking 30 with gray hair. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, fuck him up.
You know who else looked emaciated as hell though too was Conor Ben, dude. He looked totally emaciated. I mean, I was like, God damn, what happened?
You just learned that word, country. You're using it a lot now.
Yeah, he used that shit in two different sentences, bro.
Hey, Jules.
Motherfucker been reading them Jane Austen books, bro.
Hey, I've been hitting them hooks on phonics, man. Come on.
Hey, but back to Divine. You don't think
we got her.
So Navarrete and Shock is a thing, huh?
Yeah, as of 3 days ago, that the official rumor is October in San Antonio.
Your dick got hard, huh?
My dick moved. My dick don't even get hard off a lot of shit no more, bro. Because I'm saying it's like that's a good fight. Don't get me wrong. But remember,
I thought it was
they got syrup. No, they got syrup and shit like that for that. But it's good. Is it good? No, it's good. It's good. But remember, we used to get good on a regular basis. Is my thing to like. I'm not gonna fall out of my seat that y'all doing that. It's a great. I like the fight. I'm gonna watch it. I'm looking forward to it. But you see what I mean? That we had an abundance. We had an abundance of big fights that we would talk about on a regular basis. And what I'm saying is, we don't have that now. We literally don't have that now. Something equivocal to Spence and Crawford, Inoue and Fulton, Usyk and Fury. Usyk and AJ, like we Bivol and Better Beef, that new cycle of fights that we discuss, we want to know what's going to happen. We literally don't have no fights like that. Literally.
20 years ago, that fight was expected.
Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't fucking call Gooch with your dick in your hand. Yo, they made like this fight. It's a regular unification.
Hell, even 10 years ago. Even 10 years ago, HBO would have had Abdullah Mason and Camaron in the ring after Camaron's last fight. It would have been made already. And
I'm telling you, Zepeda is not going to fight that dude. Like, he's not going to fight that dude. I'm telling you, like, their situation is like, it's looking bad, bro. I wasn't expecting another price hike so fast, Drew. Like, wow, that was fucking fast. Another one. The only thing that goes up this much, this fast is rent and Metro cards. Well, they don't got Metro cards in New York now. I forgot they got the new shit, the Omni bullshit. But that shit goes up too. That Omni bullshit.
But you said it in one of your relays. Like all them promoters are, with the exception of Matchroom, because they got invested interest in the zone. All those other American promoters, they're there out of fucking force. They had nowhere else to
Well,
go.
those American promoters are becoming Lou DiBella by the it's kind of
Yep.
looking at it. I mean, but kind of look at that way, like, look, how long has Top Rank been there? What, 4 months? Right, like 4 months,
Yeah.
something
And
like
they've only
that.
done 2 cards. They
Yeah.
got. They're sending their guys to Pro Box cards.
That's fucking whack. Well, Giovanni ain't with them no more. If he were, he wouldn't be on fucking Pro Box. You know what I'm saying? like that's the sink or swim fight. Like, if anything, no, they signed to Boss Peru. They are signing fighters, in fairness, which always is a good sign. They are signing fighters. If you're signing fighters, that means you have dates. That means you have money coming in. They signed to Boss Peru. They signed Frank Martin. While those are not amazing signings, I see where you could use those fighters and get a couple of fights out of them. And they're relatively inexpensive, guys. What the fuck does it cost to do a fucking Frank Martin fight? What does it cost to do a Boss Peru fight, right? Like,
yeah.
So, yeah,
I got to tell you something. I didn't see the vision till today.
Pro Box, though.
Said, yeah, no, but after that, he's going to Top Rank. You know that, right?
Yeah.
They signed him. They announced it like 3 days ago that they signed to Boss Peru. So, yeah.
I didn't see the vision till today because I saw a clip of her doing her egg freezing. AOC got a rack.
Bro, you didn't know that? What do you think?
I didn't notice she had a rack.
My God,
all the Congress stuff.
Yo, dog, why you think I've been bugging out over this horse tooth bitch this whole time, bro? Like, you think I've been bugging out over that shit? I said, yo, look, man. The shit is that, you know what they saying? They said she wanted to get rid of the white guy because she wants to run for president in 2028 is what they saying.
She's already favored ahead of Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom had to cancel 2 events and fundraising in Michigan because nobody showed up.
But I'll tell you what, if the Democrats really go with her to lead that campaign, then it's almost a guarantee they're gonna lose. Like, nah. Now there's this guy, there was this good dude in Wisconsin, the one who beat Hong. I would sooner go with him than her. Why? He's clear, he's well spoken, he's in shape, so the bitches is gonna like him, and he knows how to make a point, and he knows how to present himself. And even though he's a Democrat, right? I'm not trying to knock the Democrats, by the way, because this is what I was talking about. You give me a Democrat that is for Americans, and he's not with all this. I don't know what this anti-American shit is. You give me a Democrat who's like that guy, I can get behind somebody like that. You guys looked him up. The guy who beat Hong in Wisconsin, black dude.
Yeah, she went down, dude.
Well, you can't. How you going to tell Americans, let's get rid of Thanksgiving, let's get rid of Christmas, I hate New Year's, I hate fucking Valentine's Day.
She was a fucking nut job.
This bitch is a nut. Like, this is who y'all want us to go with? Like, yo, this bitch is a nut.
I agree 100% with you guys.
So look up the guy that beat her. And like I said, I've voted Democrat most of my life, so I'm open to going from one party to the other depending on what the policies are. That's simple. Like, yeah, like I'm gonna be fucking this and that. No, depending on what the policies are, let me hear what the fuck you talking about, and we'll decide. And he seems like a good dude, and yeah, that's what the Democratic Party needs to get back to. People like that are for Americans. Okay, David yes. Yeah, that's the guy.
Well, that's why I went independent, though. So that's like I'm not really on one side or the other, even though I may sound it. I'm not. There's some policies on one side.
Stop it, you fucking leftist! Why don't you?
Of course, he's gonna. He does his politics the same way he does his boxing picks. Look at
exactly. Him. I've got Tiramoana unless Savage wins. In other words, that's
yeah, you're bugging. Get out of here with that.
Now I gotta ask you, Jules. Prime Kamala Harris or AOC? You only get one.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that college AOC? Wait. Is that college AOC with the baseball tee?
It's Prime, whatever you think Prime is.
Then I go Prime AOC. Yeah, I go. I go Prime AOC on that one. Shout out to Misael. What do you guys make of Nick and Dana working to get big fights on Netflix rather than Paramount? What do they get out of it? Jules turning into a Democrat. Well, you already see the shift. They've got Ryan and Connor on Paramount now. So, you already see the shift. Now, what they get out of it, if let's just go with the Netflix scenario. What would they get out of a situation like that? What you get is brand trust. We have a relationship with Netflix in our back pocket that we can use. The other fighters see this. They're going to want to work with us, and our company is worth something off of that. That's what you get out of that. Anything that allows you to work with a streaming giant like fucking Netflix is a fantastic look. So that's what they get out of that.
But how does Paramount take it?
It depends. The stuff that they did on Netflix didn't have the Zuffa logo on it, if you notice. They did Fury Makhmudov. Nowhere on that fight poster, nowhere on anything did it say Zuffa.
But Gooch, you got to realize, like, TKO has all their WWE on Netflix. Like, you think Paramount gets mad that the NFL has games on Paramount and Netflix? Like, they know it's part of the sports. Like, they're all over. But I'm just saying, it's the same thing. Like,
no, but the main thing is Zuffa has not on paper. Zuffa hasn't done anything on Netflix.
No,
they literally haven't. Like, no, they haven't done anything. The Fury shit. Underneath it all, we know it was them. Underneath it all, but as far as on paper, no, that wasn't even a Zuffa show. The registered promoter is Spencer Brown. You go to BoxRec right now and look at that shit.
Conor Ben Regis program wasn't Zuffa.
Nope. I'm telling you, go to BoxRec right now. That was on the undercard of Fury's fight, and that is officially registered as a Spencer Brown promotion.
Yeah, but everybody knows the truth, though.
Yeah, of course they know the fucking truth, but as long as on paper it don't say that shit, Paramount's cool. Now, if anything, look, they're getting an even bigger fight because Fury versus Makhmudov was not a big fight. Like that was good. It's a good look, but that's not a big fight. Connor and Ryan is bigger because Americans, especially the gay ones, will show out for Ryan and Connor, right? Like a lot of Brits are gonna tune in to see him get knocked out. That's bigger, and you just delivered that to Paramount. Like, yeah, it's a good look. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. Drew, take it away.
So what do you guys lean with in that Shockey Navarrete right now?
I gotta go with Navarrete.
Yeah, I'm going with Navarrete. I think that Oshaki's gonna have to put some power on his shots, and if he can't keep it respectable, it's going to be a long night.
Especially now that Nava got a fucking nutritionist and strength and conditioning coach.
Right, and also too, I don't think Oshaki is used to his angles and all that, and the unorthodox style. I think that's going to give him some issues, at least for the first half of the fight.
That makes a good TNT fight. What do you think, Ignacio?
Yeah. That would be a perfect fight to showcase there.
Who does Oscar? Does Oscar have anybody at 130?
I don't think so.
No, not anybody with a name. Remember, Drew, he's got a lot of prospects on his roster. He doesn't have a lot of established guys on his roster.
No, so what is going to happen with Capetillo?
They'll rebuild him. I know the kid lost, but I guarantee you, they're gonna fucking rebuild him. He'll get a bunch of soft touches, tomato cans, and then eventually they'll get him right. I mean, the one good thing for the kid is he's only 17, and he's got a lot of time to grow. Like so it would be different if he was like a 23, 24-year-old prospect and got knocked the fuck out. But at 17, that's a whole different.
So they're gonna put him on the Virgil Ortiz diet for the next 3 years.
Probably, yeah.
You know what? The only thing that worries me is that kids nowadays are soft, and that knockout loss to fuck with the psyche.
It could, Gooch, but at the same time, though, if you get the kid back out there like soon instead of letting him languish, I'm sure that shit will fucking go away as soon as he gets a W. As soon as he gets a W and starts winning, I'm sure that shit will go away. But you got to get him back in there fast. You can't wait 6 months or a year to have him fight again.
I agree.
Oscar good for putting you on the shelf.
Well, Herb, the problem is that Oscar don't got a whole lot of cards. He has to load them shits up when he does. So, I mean, I hope he doesn't take forever to get another card, but who the hell knows?
Right?
Hey,
Next,
I gotta.
he should be working on a Schofield card or something like that right now.
But who does that guy fucking want to fight with? He's not demanding an arm and a leg just to get in the ring. That's the problem with him.
Hey, I got a recommendation for Liam Pato. He should change his nickname to Seme. Can you imagine Michael Buffer announcing Liam Seme Paro?
But
You get it?
If that was his nickname,
Yeah, Seme Paro.
I wonder, what is it? Who is he going to fight since the Devin fight's not going to happen?
Oh,
Liam?
Well, the other champions are tied up, aren't they?
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, you know, there's nobody. Ryan and Rolly are both fighting. So, I mean, I would have to figure then what they're probably going to do is they're just going to give him a soft tomato can defense.
what's up with Lewis Crocker?
Isn't he fighting Donovan again? Or am I... no, wait, actually, no, you know what, Herb? He's fighting fucking Tyrone McKenna. I just saw that.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's already got a fight lined up.
First shit Aaron McKenna did was start. Look, I'm not a Carlos Adames fan, right? But you need to shut your ass up. Carlos will beat the shit out. Like you should be happy that Carlos don't even know who the fuck you are, because he'll beat the shit out of you, Aaron. Like the nerve of this guy. He's gonna run from you. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Relax, bro. Relax. Yo, listen, man. Them Irish is going crazy over there. I don't know if y'all seen that shit. Them dudes, IRA is back. And
there's a new IRA.
Shit is crazy. That's crazy, yo. Like the IRA shit.
Are they gonna free Kinahan, Jules?
I don't think they're gonna do that, but they mad than a bitch. I'll tell you that. They mad as shit.
Well,
I was like, I seen that shit.
25% of the southern part of the country is migrants, and they're like pissed off about that.
I mean that just a general overview. What do you expect? What do you expect? Like they're telling you no, don't do that, literally, and you're literally ignoring them. So now they're not going to be ignored. Pretty much. Now, don't piss off the Irish now. Like don't make them mad. They'll fight your ass. They will. So and that's what's going on. Back to the shit though. Aaron McKenna's got the IBF title. I think Zuffa's gonna pick him up if they haven't already. I think Zuffa's gonna pick him up. So that's at least one belt holder that they're gonna have in the middleweight division. And middleweight being fucking, dead as a doorknob. Anything that happens there is good fucking news. Denzel got the BO. I forgot. Yeah, Denzel got the BO. Laura got the BA. Aaron's got the BF. And Carlos, at least momentarily, still has the BC. So there's 4 champions there.
So that fat motherfucker still hasn't officially moved up?
No, he's not going to now because he couldn't get the Cuban. He couldn't get him. The Q. I'll tell you what I think happened because nobody said what happened. I think they didn't offer Carlos enough money. If you're relying on Eye of the Tiger to be the ones that finance the fight, okay, Eye of the fucking Tiger is not Matchroom, bro. They ain't Canada. They ain't Canada, and they be in Canada. They don't got money like that. Where Carlos, he probably, Carlos got at least one Saudi bag, so he's looking for something like that. He ain't gonna fight that dude for no fucking $500,000. Like, I don't think he gonna fight him for that. He probably wanted the M. Like, Eye of the Tiger don't got an M for you, bro.
So it's a double whammy because he ain't fucking Canelo.
No, that's the other. It's a Cuban fighter, bro. You lucky there's even a purse. They're paying him in hair gel. Like, there's even a purse. The fuck you think they paying fucking Osleys Iglesias, bro? Like, they can't be giving that dude more than $300,000-$400,000 at a time, bro. They can't be. No way. They're doing fights at the Casino Montreal, bro. They don't got money like that.
They're paying him 200,000 and a lifetime supply of medianoches.
Yo, if I'm Carlos, honestly, look, Carlos, and I don't say this shit to be fucked up, but nobody gives a fuck about you. I'm Dominican and I don't give a fuck about you. The smartest thing you could do is go to Zuffa. I'm not even playing. You got a WBC title. Nobody gives a shit. Go unify with Laura right now. Fucking Herb gonna go to sleep. And Country gonna go to sleep like no. Yeah, there's nothing for you to do, bro. There's nothing. What are you gonna do? What, you gonna chase around Chris Eubank not gonna fight you. There's no money at 160 right now. So you might as well go to Zuffa. If I was him, I'll go to Zuffa. I take that belt and I'll make Mauricio mad. And I'll go to Zuffa. Like, what? I didn't break no rules. I want to sign to them. I didn't break no rules. The fuck?
Yep.
The fuck they gonna say? They could play. You know, they could play them games at cruiserweight. But if Carlos said, "Nah, I'm a middleweight champion. I want to go to Zuffa," what y'all gonna do about it? Exactly, Niz. Exactly. But if I'm him, yeah, I go to Zuffa. If I'm him, well, why not? The fuck it. Go over there and fight Shane Mosley Jr. for like $3 million. Right? Them dudes over there going crazy. Like, you better go over there while they still going crazy. You got another, I'm telling you, you know, because Drew getting ahead of himself, they got another year and a half of that shit. Year and a half, 2 years. They not gonna keep spending money like that. Nobody can. They got another year and a half, 2 years of going crazy with the fucking budget. So you better get over there now while they got money. Go over there, get $5 million to fight fucking Sergey Boachuk or some shit. Might as well. Kicking out fucking 15 mil for a Regis Prograis fight, right? Shit, you might as well.
They got a 160 over there for you too.
Yeah, they might even
accept 68 for Berlanga.
And because he got a belt, right? Berlanga trying to fight Jake Paul. That's how you know he in trouble. I knew he was in trouble as soon as he started talking about Jake Paul. Like, oh, so they don't got nothing for you to do now, right? They got you a little fight in New York with Stephen Bang Bang Butler, and now you don't know what to do. So you want to fight Jake Paul? You went to Zuffa to call out Jake Paul? That's what you did? How's that supposed to work out, bro? You a Zuffa fighter, ain't you? How's that supposed to work out? Well, you fight Jake Paul. He in trouble, you know. He's in trouble, but he was always in trouble.
They should have given him back to Bully.
Nah, because back to Bully still with Golden Boy.
I know, but they could have paid him just to fucking go over there. What the fuck's he doing?
And that's another that pig face motherfucker. Yeah. Like, what the fuck y'all gonna do with him?
That's what I'm saying. Let him go.
You remember Hampton? Tiny Toon Adventures.
Yep.
Hampton J Pig, bro. What he look like, bro? Like motherfucking Hampton. Like, I don't know what y'all gonna do. A lot of these guys, like with Beck, the situation is more. With Beck, the situation is tenable because and Beck is shit. Like Beck is shit. But yeah, I would pick. Hold on. Drew. With Beck, I would still pick Beck to beat Caleb Plant. I would pick Beck to beat Armando Resendiz. He could beat them guys. Yeah.
You make Zuffa sound like it's a summer youth job. Like, you better sign up now while you young. Make this money, nigga. Get
up. Like it's Job Corps. You better go to Job Corps. Get your fucking degree.
While you in your 20s, man, I'm telling you.
Like really though, because by now they know the drill. PBC did it, right? PBC did it. DAZN did it. Boxer did it. you got about 2-3 good years where they gonna be tricking on all type of dumb shit. So you got to go over there. That's how Devin made his millions. Yeah, he went to the zone. They was kicking out crazy money for stupid shit. They signing Demetrius Andre. They giving him 7-figure purses on the low end, but still 7 figures for Demetrius Andre. So you got to get while the getting is good, because that's not gonna last, and that's why I'm a little bit lukewarm on the idea that they're going to take over boxing by 2030. Like, nah, look, it looks a certain way now because they spending a lot now, but that shit is going to even out. And as much as I don't like Mauricio and the sanctioning bodies and these things, some things is embedded. Like people want to see those titles unified. For example, the American boxing audience is very much cool on the alphabets, like, love, hate. But a lot of those Mexican fans, it still means something to those Mexican fighters to win those belts. It still means something to those British fighters to win those belts. Definitely to the Australians, and most certainly to the Asians. Why you think Inoue is so by the book with so much of what he does, that they still have a more traditional purview of what their job entails. So while Americans and American fighters have a perverse perspective on it, where you could say, you're like, yeah, fuck the sanctioning bodies, a lot of other people not going to say that. Mexicans ain't going to say that. Yeah, fuck the, like, nah, they ain't going to say that. A lot of people still want those belts. So as much as we don't like it, I personally don't think they're going to go away. Go ahead, Gooch.
The other thing is, Turkey changes his mind. He bounces around from thing to thing, and who's to say that all of a sudden he's not interested in back in fucking Zoof anymore?
Yeah, I mean, like, I said that a few months ago, that he got bored of playing with the zone and now he wants to play with Zuffa. He got bored of playing with Ring. Look, he got bored with his own fucking magazine. He doesn't do Ring magazine cards anymore.
Yep.
Up and decided, I'm not doing them shits no more. Fuck y'all. That's correct. It's your magazine, bro. Like, the fuck?
Riyadh season.
We don't hear nothing about that. Yep. What happened to Riyadh? What happened? Y'all blew all that money on TGIF golf, whatever the fuck that name of that shit is.
Yeah, golf, yeah. And so so if I'm Dana, I'm worried, because if he pulls the rug out, then the fuck are you gonna do? He's the money man.
I'm gonna say something, and I don't wish this on him, but I legitimately thought it. What if he's spending all that money just like that because he know he about to get up out of here?
Yeah.
The way he's spending money, it's not like, it doesn't seem like a plan. I said it the other day, that like he's a kid in a candy store. He's just doing what he wants because he can.
Yep.
And then he said that shit, Gooch, that like, yo, in 2 years I might not remember who the fuck I am.
Live life to the fullest right now.
He's got some kind of brain thing going on.
Yeah, so what if the reason he's just, he's bugging out, and once again, I don't wish this on him. I wish him nothing but long health and lots of fucking ejaculations. Like, I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. I don't wish that on him, but I'm saying the stuff that he said and the way that he's moving, there doesn't seem to be a plan. At first, we thought there was a plan. At first, we all thought that. But then it's like, you was fucking with the promoters. You was fucking with the zone. Then you branch out. You get the Ring magazine and you doing that. Now you doing this. The spending don't make sense. Who spends $15 million on Conor Ben? The fuck? What, like, huh?
Yeah,
I do because I can.
And what if it's a thing where it's like, well, look, you can't take the money with you, right? Can't take it with you. I don't wish that on him, though. I don't wish that on him, man. I heard about Joe Gallagher earlier. I got saddened because I could see that he was sick again. I could tell that he was sick again. I was real sad about that. But it's like, yeah, it could be a thing where, could be a thing where he's like, yeah, you can't take the money with you, so you might as well just see it, see the things you want to see, before you fucking God only knows. Shout out to Misael. No, they cut off the money for golf too. Word. Yeah, I heard that shit was a bust. I heard that shit. I mean, they were flying. You know, if you remember, and it was because it wasn't that long ago. They were doing movies over there and shit. They had Zack Snyder over there, Anthony Hopkins, Denzel. They was doing all type of shit over there. They had a comedy show over there. They flew out a bunch of American comedians over there. They was really trying to do the tourism thing. Now I don't know if they pulling back on that because I guess they feel it won't work. You know, what's tourism without alcohol and prostitutes? Let's be honest. You fly half if you fly halfway around the world, you got money to do that. Yeah, you might want to buy some pussy while you over there. And they not on that kind of time in Saudi. Like, no, the Prophet Muhammad. Well, all right, bro. Prophet, all right. And there it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I sooner go to the fucking Medellin before I fucking, yeah, at least out there I get some pussy. Fucking come out here and shit.
And
Everybody's
some of the best snow outside the Alps.
right. hit the motherfucking slopes.
I love going
Yep.
skiing too.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna go to Saudi, yo, it's hot. I don't think it's a lot of deodorant out there. I'm just hey, boy. Hey, yo. Motherfuckers.
Hey, yo.
Motherfucker get hot over there. Rub oil on their skin. Like, what the fuck
Hey,
going
yo.
on out here?
Somebody,
Shit.
Fucking Jules, only you would say those motherfuckers are musty.
Yo, I'm
No.
saying,
They
bro.
musty.
somebody told me that the small hats use salami for deodorant.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna be real.
Like a stick
We
of
get-
salami and you cut it. Well, not slice, but a stick of salami and they cut it. And just
Listen.
use it like
Salami, bologna.
We got good Latino folks up here, good black folks up here, good white folks up here. But when it come to them two groups, hey, yeah, they fucking weird, bro. It get hot over there. They rub oil like oil. The fuck you doing, bro? You don't got water over there? No, all right. Yeah, I'm not going over there, bro. I'm going to Medellin.
You know who else is like that? Where they don't shave their pits and really don't care about deodorant? The French.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. And fuck that's fucking gross, bro. All right, like that's when they smell each other. That's why they do that. That shit go right in their brain.
Someone clip that up.
Motherfucker you go to eat a bitch out and you open that shit is crazy. Like
They use the yeast from the fucking vagina for cheese.
Yo, hey, yo, dog, bro, pussy cheese, yo, dog. This shit is crazy. Like being real, like if you're and me and Drew on several lives talked about this. Tourism without alcohol is a tough sell. It is. Like without alcohol, bro. All these rich Westerners want to go and indulge in every impulse that you can. I mean, it's perverse, but that is what people do on vacations, though. Like, yeah, they go on holiday, they want to get some prosties, they want to get some coke, and you don't provide that. It's
needs
just
to hire her.
You're right though, because the only time I ever drink is when I go on vacation.
no, it's like going to a PG-13 horror movie. Well, it can't be that fucking scary.
No
It's
tits.
PG-13, bro. No titties, no blood. Like what the fuck? Like this is ass.
Oh, bitch, have you seen Spider-Man yet?
Nah, I ain't fucking. I'm seeing it next Tuesday. Next Tuesday at the Alamo.
And he's gonna bitch about the fucking prices again.
No, I'm not. That's why I'm.
You bringing food.
I didn't bitch it. No. Listen, I'm not doing that. At the very most, I'm gonna get 2 bottomless popcorns. One for me, one for me and my son, and then one for my wife and my daughter. And yeah. We eating popcorn today. A lot of fucking popcorn. I'm not getting no more fucking I'm not getting no more $15 burgers, dog. Fuck that shit. Okay.
No, dude, you gotta sneak your food in the theater, man. That's what you do.
Nah. We're sneaking. No, what we're gonna do is sneak in Tupperware country. We're gonna. She's gonna bring a Tupperware. She's gonna pour the popcorn in it. Then we could hit the button so they could come by, refill the popcorn, and we cool in the game. We cool in the game. But fuck, man. Like, yeah, like what you gonna go out there for? You got fucking. You can have fucking Siegfried and Roy out there, and Mike Tyson fighting in a fucking a tub of parquet butter. If there's no coke and there's no hookers, bro, that shit, yeah, this is not gonna work, dog. Gotta be something going on out here, you know. So yeah, it's a fucking vacation. And I guess they abandoned that campaign because you know what? We haven't heard anything Riyadh in months. Riyadh season ambassador, Riyadh, like yeah. So y'all not gonna do nothing at Riyadh? Is this a wrap for that? Wow.
Right.
What if that was just a? I think they have Riyadh for other stuff, Jules. But what if that was just a play for the fighting to get like the Trojan horse? You know?
No, because they were doing other things, Drew. Don't you? You didn't see
Yeah.
that they flew a whole heap of. They had like an award ceremony out there. Fucking Morgan Freeman, Anthony Hopkins, Idris Elba. They was doing all type of shit out
Yeah. I
there.
wonder what they have coming December.
Yeah, look, they even did they did a comedy. They did a comedy special. Martin Lawrence went out there. Dave Chappelle went out there. Like, yeah, like it wasn't just boxing. They did a whole heap of shit out. They fucking flew Zack Snyder out there, bro. Like,
You'll like this, Jules. The Amy Pascal, she's a movie producer at Amazon. She had to come out because she said this new Bond is going to be different. And someone said, we want Bond to be the womanizing, adulterous assassin that's racist, okay? Leave Bond alone. They're going to wokeify Bond, I'm afraid. Fucking's going to suck.
They're gonna kill the franchise because Bond is a period piece. If he's not a womanizer, then he's not Bond. Simple, like yeah, he doesn't he doesn't look. You know, I'm not. And what is a woman? What? Because he gets a lot of pussy. That's supposed to be a bad thing.
I know,
How's
right?
that a bad thing? He fucks a lot of bitches. And the other shit is bitches don't want a motherfucker that don't get no bitches. Have you talked to these bitches? It's the truth, though. Bitches don't.
Jules,
Well,
as
not
you
only
once
that,
said,
but
don't listen to these hoes. They'll
Yo.
tell you one thing, and then all of a sudden, they'll tell you something else 5 minutes later.
well, the proof
me
is
tell
in
you
the
something.
pudding. How many of them run around and fuck a bunch of dudes and then start bragging about it, trying to act like men? You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
For real.
You could be fucking Shakespeare and all that fucking bullshit. Nothing turns bitches on more than other bitches trying to give you some pussy. That's the truth. Bitches don't want no guy that other bitches don't want. So, you know,
Oh, that's
like,
for
really.
sure.
That's why all my buddies that are married, Jules, they literally have said that. They said, when I was single and had no fucking body paying attention, none of these hoes wanted to show me love. As soon as they saw a fucking ring finger on my hand, now they all want to fucking
Yep.
suck my dick.
It's the fucking,
Crazy.
like,
Crazy.
honestly, God, it's it's a switch. It's like a switch, and you know, it's when you young, it's like yeah, like bitches want somebody to get a lot of bitches. Now, there anecdotally, well, there's reasons that you get bitches, and that feeds into it too. But the basic idea is, yeah, like bitches don't want a guy that can't get no bitches. The fuck. So. I literally forgot how we arrived at this, by the way. I've been trying to get back to it, and I feel like, why are we talking about this? How did I get the bitches don't want nobody, they don't get no bitches? What point was I making? I forgot.
Because of these douche nozzles
We were
like
talking
fucking
about the
neon.
Bond.
Right. What I was saying about Bond is supposed to be a womanizer because of the time period that he represents. Look, he represents an antiquated era of espionage, like he really does. He's supposed to be a KGB era operative, and we all know that. Yeah, that shit is dated. KGB spies, gadgets, right? Fucking retractable cock rings. Yo,
Yeah,
that
but
stuff
that
is
shit
dated,
was
bro.
Cool though, man. Dated
No,
or
it's not.
it was
No, it's not
fucking
that.
cool.
The point that I'm making is, if you don't do it that way, then it can't be what it is. Bond is a
You don't want
dated
Bond talking about
concept.
his feelings.
Yeah, like what? Bond's gonna have blue hair. He's what's he? What he's
ring or
What
right,
you
right.
gonna do?
He's-
Look like a
You don't
fucking
want him.
troll?
You don't want him going to therapy. You don't want him going to therapy.
Look, Bond's gonna be a pear-shaped socialist who identifies as a hot dog. That's gonna be the new Bond.
Oh, the Gucci's gonna love that one.
And then he's gonna try the bad guy help the bad guy and help get him counseling and
No,
shit.
and I saw I saw the fucking lady, Drew, and I knew like, okay, so this is gonna be the one Bond. I'm a Bond guy, bro. I'm a big fucking Bond guy, bro. Roger Moore, Sean Connery.
Yep.
I didn't Timothy Dalton, but
Hey,
All right.
fucking Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig. I am a Bond guy, and if you fuck this up, yeah, you're not getting my money. I'm gonna do to you what I did to Superman. You're not getting my money. I'm not even gonna watch your shit when it hits streaming. I'm not playing. Bond is my guy, and if he's not fucking a lot of bitches and the bad guys don't kill them bitches, yeah, then I don't want to see it.
Who had the
Hey,
best bitches out of the Bonds? I gotta say Pierce because he had Halle Berry.
Look, Hallie was all right, but Daniel Craig had a strong lineup, man.
Oh,
he had
yeah,
a
he did.
strong. He had Gemma Arterton. He had Gemma Arterton.
Uh-huh.
He had that Russian bitch in the second. The Russian Spanish looking bitch is like, yo,
Yeah.
where did they find this bitch? He had fucking Eva Green. He had fucking. Yeah, he had a lot of bitches, man. Like a lot of bitches.
Now, do you? They're floating. Do you like the idea of old Bond coming back, like Pierce Brosnan, like Bond retiring? How do you think about that?
No, I think that's hack shit. I think that
Lazy?
you only want to use them to pull at the heartstrings of the audience. Listen, you know why that's not going to work? A lot of us are dead or dying. We're old. It's the truth. We're old. You can't keep relying on that. You need to make something that appeals to this younger audience, and you don't know how. That's what let's fucking wheel out Roger Moore in a fucking wheelchair and spread his ashes over that fucking 8mm so people can get fucking nostalgic.
But
No, dog. You gotta come up with something, man.
Look what they did. What was it? Was it She-Hulk or Supergirl that they went woke, or was it both? And they both flopped because they went woke with.
Well, here's the thing. She-Hulk. It's not that She-Hulk went woke per se. It's that this is not someone that needs their own show. It's like why did you make that? You think fucking Marvel fans are sitting around with their dick in their hands waiting for the next She-Hulk? Like, really? You think it's just like the Star Wars shit country. You're getting away from the reason that people read these comic books. It's not that we don't like She-Hulk. It's that she doesn't need a show. She doesn't need a show. The fuck are you doing? What's this supposed to be like? Fucking Murphy Brown and fucking Hulk at the set? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Who the fuck is gonna sit here and watch this shit? You know?
Right. I got a question. What the hell happened to movies? Because like movie theaters, because like I tried to take my wife out to the movies the other day. You got to make a fucking reservation. You gotta select your tickets. It's like going to a fucking ball game or something now.
You know what? Yeah. It's probably because too many people went to the movies and fucked it up.
What the fuck?
Well, it could be the theater that you went to, bro. Because like lately I've been going to the Alamo, and the Alamo is like that. It's like that. You got to make a reservation. If you go to a Regal, if you're going to a Regal or an AMC, your typical movie theater, you don't have to do a lot of that shit. But if you're going to like a theme spot, like an Alamo, where you get to sit down and they bring the food to you, and they're very strict. They will kick you, all that shit that makes people like not want to go to the movies. They will kick you the fuck out. But that's what you're paying for, the exclusivity. Like, yeah, they'll kick a motherfucker out. You want it with your phone? Yeah. The other thing is expensive. Expensive spots like that keep the riffraff out. You can't afford this. You better go down the street to that Regal. You can't afford. I paid $15 for a fucking hamburger. Do you understand that shit? You can't afford this shit.
But now there's different views too, right? There's different camera views and shit like that.
Yeah, but I think what they're trying to COVID sort of affected I would say that the last 5 years have been a perpetual state of recovery for things like the movies and theme parks and so on and so forth, because so many people got used to staying home. So many people got used to burying themselves in their phone, that getting out there and smelling shit and touching shit is coming back. And now they're coming out with more ways to better that experience. Which, look, it's expensive, but I would say no. Yes, it's worth it. There will be
Better
no
experience?
children. There are no children. There are no teenagers. There's no noise. Yeah, all that bullshit. Yeah, they can't afford it. So yeah, they're probably at the Regal or at the AMC doing that shit, but they ain't at the Alamo doing that shit. Because if you were, they'd kick you out.
So it's a better experience.
Yeah,
Yes.
I went
Okay.
to a movie theater that they give you a blanket and they got like reclining chairs and you go to sleep. You know, it's
Listen,
cold.
I went the one where they pass out condoms in the middle of the movie, and they help you
Man.
put them on.
God.
Like, yeah, we got to take it up a notch. They're fucking giving blankets out over there. Let's pass out some condoms.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy, but nah, yeah, like that's what you pay for. That that concept didn't dawn on me until I would say a few years ago. That sometimes places are expensive not because of what's inside, but what they can keep out. What they can keep out. The riffraff. You know, young kids, teenagers are a general nuisance. Generally, wherever they are, teenagers are a nuisance. Wherever they go, they can dampen the experience so that you can keep those young people out because they can't afford a place like that. Say fucking McDonald's. Chicken tenders are $18. $18, bro.
Man, them little bastards, they'd rather spend $300 on Jordans and shit before they go
Exactly.
to the
Time
movie
they go outside, they don't got no spending money. Shout out to SSS. What movie would you want to watch at the Sphere? Ooh, that's a good question. A movie
Real
I
quick.
would
Real
Avengers.
quick.
I would say Avengers because that's the kind of movie that needs a huge screen. Go ahead, Gooch.
I got it I took my wife for our 30th to see U2 at the Sphere. Oh man, what a fucking show! That
U2's
place
a
is
great
fucking
band.
awesome.
U2's a great band, by the way.
I
I've been
thought-
I've been a Bono fan, a U2 fan since I was a kid. I love them guys. With or without you.
Hey, yo, Jules, can I tell you something kind of disgusting? I had a friend, he used to be like, having sex with his girlfriend on her period and shit. He used to be singing Sunday, Bloody Sunday
Yo,
by U2.
yo, listen, that shit is starting to be a thing. Like, what do they call that shit? What do they call? There's a word for that shit. Fucking a bitch on her period, like a phrase now.
Earning your Red Wings.
The Crimson Tide, is it? Is it the
No, it's
Crimson
called
Tide?
earning. It's earning your Red Wings.
Sunday,
Yo, but I heard they love that shit. I heard that shit.
Bloody Sunday.
Yo, listen. You know, like I'm not a squeamish
super
type.
chat.
I'm not a squeamish motherfucker, man. But that's a lot. Like, we fucking bitches on a period now. That's how we living.
Yo, hey, but why? Ben Shalom is bitching like Oscar. It's fucking hilarious. I love it.
Is Ben Shalom like yeah? I mean, like because you know he can't do. He's like powerless to stop what's going on. Like, you know, if a fighter leaves Queensbury or if a fighter leaves Matchroom, he figures, oh, I could get to that fighter, I could use them. Whereas now, no, you don't have that option. David Adilier, fucking, I ain't gonna say everybody that's going over there, but yo, a lot of them British guys, if they not with Frank and Eddie, just assume that they're gonna be with Zuffa. Because that's how it's rocking. And Ben was relying on that to beef up his own stable. Now he can't do that. So,
God damn.
Yeah, I did that before, Jules. It's not all that it's cracked up to be, man. It's not.
yeah, like fucking bitches on a period now. Like, come on, dog. What's next? You get a blowjob, bitch got soda in the mouth, 7-Up or something. Like what the fuck? Like some
Root beer
shit is
float.
just like, nah. I'm fucking good, dog. I ain't doing all
Man,
that
who the
shit.
fuck dropped?
Motherfuckers keep dropping off.
I guess.
Shit, I ain't doing all that bullshit. Motherfuckers, I just want some pussy, okay? I just want some pussy, maybe a blowjob. That's it. I ain't doing all this crazy shit now. Fucking shit is crazy. The Red River rivalry of football. I don't know, dog. It's like I said, it's a lot. But I've heard of that shit. That shit is starting to get popular. Bitches want to get fucked during their period. Like,
Oh my
man,
god.
listen, I ain't doing all that shit, dog.
Hey, you heard
Pussy
about
on.
if you heard about if you get caught in Texas? Who in here from Texas? Real talk from Texas?
You know, these,
Real talk and undefeated is in Texas.
Oh shit! You get caught with weed out there, boy. Your ass is gravy.
For real?
What? You get like $1,000 fine. They're gonna put your ass in jail. For and
What?
they got a new law out there. They got Charleston White out there in jail under that shit. He can't get out.
I thought weed was on its way to be legal.
Oh no, they
in
turned some
some
other shit.
places, not everywhere.
Yeah.
Is it
I
legal?
don't know.
Country,
I don't.
country, is it legal where you at in Sac?
Oh hell yeah, dude!
Oh.
It's legal here. It's legal all over California. But you know where I heard it was super draconian at, but I don't know if it's still that way. Was Arizona? Arizona, you could get caught with a roach and they'd send your ass to prison. Way
Fuck
back
that
when.
shit.
You see
Not
what
for
they
nothing, man.
I don't think
Not
it's
for
that. I
nothing.
don't know
When
if it's that way anymore.
New York under I ain't gonna say under Giuliani, but like around that time, they'll do that. They'll trap you up to a little roach or a little empty baggie behind your foot, like, hey, what the fuck is that shit? You coming with us, son? Like, no, wait, it wasn't me. Stop. Shout out to Heidel. Are you going to watch? Nah, I ain't watching that shit, man. I ain't watching that shit. I'm gonna say that I'm not a big. It ain't even because it ain't good. I've never really been a Green Lantern fan. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I just want to see Wonder Woman's titties. I don't want Black Canaries. I don't want to see that shit. Fucking watch show by lanterns, man. Fuck that shit. That's the Green Lantern show with Hal Jordan. Because I think the older cat that's gonna be Hal Jordan, and I know the other dude. I think his name is John. I used to read those comics, but I'm not a Green Lantern fan. I'm not interested in that shit. And yeah, man, fucking bitches want to fuck with they period. You know what's good? Fucking your girl when she pregnant. That is good. Like, yes,
I can't. That should be tight as fuck. You can't even get in there.
bro, that shit is amazing, dog. Juicy and shit. Good,
I
dog.
don't, laugh at me and call me stupid, but I always was afraid I'd be like fucking denting the baby's head or something. And shit.
Everybody thought, listen, man. That's some good.
That's-
That's some good eats.
Let me tell you
Good
something.
shit.
I can't even get in that shit. And that shit was tight as fuck. And then when I did get in it, I broke the damn water.
Oh yeah, that's how I brought. Yo, not for nothing. Look, this might be TMI, but that's how I brought. Both times. Yeah. I didn't break the water, but to get the kids. Like, yeah. I did both times. Shit good, dog. Fuck. Shit good, dog. Do it again. Shit good. Shit's good, dog. Like, just good shit.
Yeah, man, you sound like that dude from Trading Place. That boy, what was that? That boy was good. It was good.
That boy good.
Dude, you know what I realized? I realized that you see girls with BBLs all over the place, and the ones that don't fit, like the ones that's like too big at the top and is boxy, like it kind of like Carly B has one. Like Nicki, them shit shaped like bell peppers.
Yeah, that's the shit. I'm gonna say that, like, man, Cardi ruined herself because she was genuinely like attractive. That bitch looked like some sort of fucking contraption now, like some fucking device. Like, bitch, your ass don't even match your legs.
Right?
The fuck?
It's like a block up top is blocking. Like
she was like a medium ugly heights bitch. And that I found that attractive. That like she's a medium ugly heights bitch. Like, yeah, like she's cute in her own way. Now she just looked like a fucking cheesecake. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Yeah. At least her little sister didn't do all that bullshit. Her little sister look all right. But yeah, her ass don't match her legs and her face like why all y'all bitches look like Kim Kardashian?
Yeah,
y'all put on them 7. They all look like Kim Kardashian. I don't want that. Like, And Kim don't even look how she used to look. Shout out to SSS. I saw Jalil Hackett interview. He said when he was with Matchroom, they offered him $20,000 to fight Israel Madrimov after his loss to Bud. That's crazy. Nah, I ain't gonna say that's crazy. I'm gonna say that's the breaks. Yo, listen, you Jalil Hackett, bro. Greg Hackett is more known than you are. So you gotta do what you need to do, bro. You gotta do what you need to do, bro. What was they supposed to offer you? You know what I mean? What was they supposed to offer you?
Well,
Shit is crazy.
Derevchenko.
Right? Nah, they supposed to offer him Giovanni and shit. Like, yo, dog, you gotta pull your weight, bro. If you're not a ticket seller, you know what I mean? Shit get rough. But he's moving good because hey, you at Zuffa now, right? I know you getting more than that over there, so it worked out for you. But I can't blame them for doing that, bro. You Jalil Hackett. More people literally know Greg Hackett than Jalil Hackett. So I mean, the fuck we gonna do? What can we do about that? So it is what it is. Yeah, man. Now on that note, I got gym in the morning. I see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. Let me read the super
Night,
chat.
Jules.
Shout out to my man Heidel. Should Warner Brothers stay by itself or go to Netflix? Honestly, I don't think Warner Brothers can afford to stand alone. I believe they should go to Netflix. Right now, Netflix is the move for a lot of different types of content, a lot of different movie studios. I think they should go to Netflix, Heidel. Now, on that note, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all on the next one.
Good night, fellas.